Morning Year 4 and welcome to your third lesson of the week. So we're still looking at mixed number fractions, but today we're going to look at it on a number line. So here we've got a number line, so we've got 0, 1 whole, 2 wholes and 3 whole numbers. And we want to see where 1 whole and 1 half goes on the number line. So if you look, here is 1 whole. So if you split between the 1 and the 2 into a half, so here's your 1 whole, and then you've got 1 half, so you need to split this part into half, and then 1 whole and 1 half would go there. And then it says here, where would you put 2 and 2/3 on a number line? So you need to look at your whole number first, which is 2. So look, here's 1, 2, so you know that is your whole number. And then you need to find 2/3 on this part between the 2 and the 3. So 2/3, the denominator is 3, so you need to split this part of the number line into 3 equal parts. So that's what I've done, look, 1, 2, 3. So 2/3 would be 1/3, 2/3. So that would be where 2 and 2/3 go. We'll look at another example. We want to find where 1 and 1/4 goes. So again, we look for the whole number first. So here is 1 whole, so that's done. And then we're looking for 1/4. So you split between the 1 and the 2 into 4 parts because that's the denominator. So if I split it equally into 4 parts, so that's 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts. And I'm looking at 1/4. So 1/4 would go there. So that's 1 whole and 1/4. That would be 2/4, 3/4, and then we'll add 2 wholes. Then we've got 2 and 3/6. So again, look for the whole number first. So we've got 1, 2. So the whole number there is 2, and we're looking for 3/6. So the denominator tells us that we need to split this part of the number line into 6 parts. So I'm just going to do that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. And then I am looking at 3 parts of that 6. So there's 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts. So that's 2 and 3/6. This line would be 2 and 1/6, 2 and 2/6, 2 and 3/6, 2 and 4/6, 2 and 5/6, and then the next whole number, because that would be 2 and 6/6. And remember, if the denominator and numerator are the same, then it becomes the next whole. Okay, so it says here, what are the missing numbers? So we need to look on the number line. Let's look at the whole numbers first. We've got 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we've got the fractions in between the whole numbers. So if you look at the denominators here, it's 4, 4. So the denominator here must be 4, because what they've done is, between 0 and 1, they've split the number line into 4 parts. So 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts, 4 parts. It tells you anyway, because the denominator is 4 on the other part, so that's easy. And then all we're doing is looking at, this is 1/4, 2/4, so this must be 3/4. Then it would be 4/4 like that, which is the same as 1 whole. If we look at the next part, it's 1 and 1/4, then a missing number, then 1 and 3/4, and then 2. So this part, we know that 1 whole needs to go there, because look, you've got 1 and 1/4, so 1 whole number needs to go there. We've got 1/4, and then we've got 3/4. So again, the denominator is 4. We've got 1, then a missing number, then 3, so that must be 2. So it's 1 and 1/4, 1 and 2/4, 1 and 3/4, and then we're at the number 2. Then we've got a missing number, then we've got 2 and 2/4, 2 and 3/4. So the whole number here will be 2, because we can see it in the pattern 2 has been used. And then we've got 2/4, 3/4, so what is going to be before 2/4? It would be 1/4. Again, the denominator is the same, you're just looking at the numerator changing. And then on this one, if you look, again, we've got the whole numbers 0, 1, 2, and 3. And you're being asked what these missing numbers are. So if you have a look between 0 and 1, it's split into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts. So you know the denominator is going to be 5 because that part of the number line has been split into 5 parts. Now I want to know what this number here is. Well, that's 0. That would be 1/5. Then the missing number here would be 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, and then we're at 1 whole. Now we need to find the missing number here. Now I know straight away that the whole number will be 1 because we're at the whole number 1 here. And again, between 1 and 2, it's split into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know the denominator is 5. I just need to know what fraction that is there. Well, if it's split into fifths, then I know that that's 1, so that would be 1 and 1/5. 1 and 2/5, that would be 1 and 3/5. That would be 1 and 4/5, and then we're at the next whole number. Here I've got some pictures. We've got 2 and 4/6 shown in a picture. So 2 wholes and then 4/5. 4/6, sorry. And then here we've got 2 wholes and 4/6. So on a number line, this is how it would look. We've got the whole numbers 0, 1, 2 and 3. So the whole number's 2, so we need to go where the 2 is. And I need to find 4/6. So between the whole number 2 and 3, it's split into 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. So that's been done correctly. I just need to find the 4th part. So I just count 1, 2, 3, 4 on the number line. And there is 2 wholes and 4/6. Here's some more examples. I'll just do a couple more for you. It says here, show me 1 whole and 5/6. Here are the whole numbers, 0, 1, 2 and 3. And I want to find 1 and 5/6. Well, it's not going to be between 0 and 1 because I haven't gone past 1. So I need to go to 1, so I know it's going to be between 1 and 2. So here is 1, and I've got to find 5/6 on a number line. Let me just check that between 1 and 2 it's been split into 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it has. So that part and that part's correct. Now I just need to find 5/6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that there would be 1 whole and 5/6. If I'm finding 2 wholes and 1/2, then I know that the number's going to be between 2 and 3 because the whole number is 2. And if I'm finding a half, well here the number line has been split into 6. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, that's not the denominator, but I do know that half of 6 is 3, so we'll just find the halfway line there, and that would be 2 wholes and 1/2. Right, so when you're having a go, just remember that you need to find where the whole number is first. Make sure your number line is split into what the denominator is, and then find the numerator on that line, okay? If you have any problems, message us on the blog. If not, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.